Imagine waking up every day and thinking, this is just who I am. I've always been this way. I guess life is just hard. And you keep saying this and telling people this. But what if you have accepted this as your personality? And what if what you've accepted is a mental health condition? Today we are talking about persistent depressive disorder. Hello everyone and welcome to Mindful Peace with Dr. Antonia. I am a doctor of nursing practice with specialty in psychiatry and mental health and an expert in peace and conflict resolution. On this channel, we talk about peace, women, men, and mental health because emotional wellness is not a luxury. It is a foundation for how we live, how we love, work, and connect. So today I want to talk about something many people experience but may not recognize. What is persistent depressive disorder? This is what we are going to talk about. When people hear the word depression, they often imagine someone who is crying, unable to get out of bed, or completely unable to function. But depression does not always look obvious. Persistent depressive disorder, also called PDD or dysthymia, is where a person experiences a long-lasting depressed mood. It is not just having a bad day. It is not just being negative. It is a pattern that can continue for several years. A person may still go to work, they may raise their children, they may appear successful, they may even make people laugh, they might be comedians, but internally they may feel like they are constantly carrying a heavy emotional weight. These are signs that people miss. The reason PDD can be difficult to recognize is because people often adapt to it. It becomes their way of life. They learn to live around their symptoms. And some symptoms include constant low mood, not necessarily crying every day, but feeling like life is missing something. There's constantly this feeling of something is missing in my life. What is it? There's a constant heaviness. There's a feeling of something is wrong, but I cannot explain it. There's low energy. You wake up feeling tired. Despite the fact that you sleep 8 to 9 hours, you're still exhausted. There's this constant feeling of tiredness. You have to push yourself through normal activities. There's also low self-esteem. Constantly criticize yourself. I am not good enough. I should be doing more. Everyone else is doing better than me. There's difficulty experiencing joy. You may think, oh, I should be happy. I have everything I prayed for. But the happiness does not fully arrive. And that can be confusing and painful. Here's the dangerous thought. This is just me. One of the biggest challenges with persistent depression is this. People stop seeing it as a symptom. They start seeing it as their identity. They say things like, oh, I'm just a negative person. I've always been this way. Ever since I was born, I've always been that way. I'm just not a happy person. But there is a difference between I am experiencing depression and I am depression. Your symptoms are not your identity. Please understand that. Your symptoms can never be your identity. A person living with PDD may have spent years surviving instead of truly living. Let me ask you some questions. Have you felt emotionally low for a long time but cannot remember when it started? Do you feel like you are always tired even when life looks okay? Do you struggle to enjoy things you used to love in the past? Do you often compare yourself and feel like you are falling behind? Do people describe you as quiet or serious, but they don't know what is happening inside? These are important conversations to have. There are hope and there are treatments. And the good news is, persistent depressive disorder is treatable. And treatment may include psychotherapy, such as cognitive behavioral therapy. There's also lifestyle changes that can support brain health. There's social connection and sometimes medication when appropriate. The goal is not just to survive. The goal is to reconnect with yourself. I want you to remember one thing today, and I want you to remember this. Just because you have carried something for a long time does not mean you were meant to carry it forever. You deserve more than simply functioning. You deserve sound mind. You deserve peace. This is Dr. Antonia with Mindful Peace, reminding you that your mental health matters. If this message helped you, please share it with someone who may have been silently carrying a heavy emotional load. Until next time, please remain mindful, please remain peaceful, and love yourself. Thank you.